if you are just getting into this game and you just want to look at passive investing for a couple of reasons, I mean, there's plenty of the good stuff that we talk about. You can go through the podcasts and listen to what the benefits are. Um, but what it really comes down to is what's your why? And a lot of our whys are family oriented. And there's been no bigger blessing of this business so far than what we've experienced in the last couple of months, being able to really be together with our family. So welcome back to the Free from Wall Street podcast. What a couple of months it has been. If you've been listening to the podcast, I'm sure it did not escape you that we have been repurposing a couple of episodes because we have had a lot going on. I just landed with my family in South Carolina last night. So we have been selling our house, buying a house, packing, moving with 3 little kids. And in the midst of it, we lost my father-in-law, which was just devastating, rough times. We celebrate for him. We know that he went to heaven, and there is an amazing party going on to accept him. We're sad for ourselves. So through the moving process, we had to deal with the family loss as well. So that's why you're hearing some of these repurposed episodes, and we haven't caught up in a while, but we have landed at our new house. If you could see some of the background, you see we're still boxes everywhere. We literally just got here last night, and we're doing the whole move-in thing. So unpack but I'm so grateful for the opportunity to have this business that gave us the freedom to move our moving dates 3-4 weeks, kind of float around, stay with family, be by my father-in-law's side for the last couple of months of his life. My wife was able to spend that special time with her family without having to be forced out. And the reason is because of the business that we're in, so it's easy to forget why we do what we do. We talk about it a lot on this podcast. We like to give back, we like to do all of those things. But at the end of the day, it's because of your family, right? We want to create passive income. We want to create generational wealth. Some people do it because they want to travel more. Some people want to retire better. Some people want to quit their W-2 job. It all came to a head for us in the last couple of months, why we were able to do what we do, which is because we have this business that creates passive income for us, that helps us build that generational wealth, and it gives us the financial freedom to do things like this when hard times arise. It's we always talk about the benefits of it in terms of financial freedom and generational wealth creation, but we don't really get a ton of time to spend with what happens when things go wrong, right? What is your insurance policy for cash continuing to come in the door? Monthly cash flow, quarterly cash flow, so that you can continue to do what you need to do, not what you have to do, right? You don't have to go to work every single week or every single day. We were spending, sometimes 6-8 hours a day at my in-laws' house because we had the opportunity to, and the world doesn't stop moving, but we were able to. And it was a huge blessing. And then now even getting down here, being able to talk to you guys in midst of all these boxes. And, we're in the middle of a transaction for 384 units down in Daytona Beach. If you haven't checked that deal out and you want to hear more about it, make sure you reach out to us. We do have some spots still available. Big project, $42 million acquisition. And even through all of that, because of the business that we've created and because of my amazing team members, we were really able to continue working through what we needed to get through on the business and also spend the much needed time with family. So, if you are just getting into this game and you just want to look at passive investing for a couple of reasons, I mean, there's plenty of the good stuff that we talk about. You can go through the podcasts and listen to what the benefits are. But what it really comes down to is what's your why? And a lot of our whys are family oriented. And there's been no bigger blessing of this business so far than what we've experienced in the last couple of months, being able to really be together with our family through this. So, it's just another another reason why we're able to do that. What are the benefits of real estate investing? Well, man, I mean, they can't be understated. And if you go to integrityhg.com and you sign up for the investor club, we talk about all of the tax benefits, all of the time benefits, all of the travel benefits. And, this is one that kind of came out of left field for us, and we haven't been able to really count our blessings that much until this opportunity arose. So we're super grateful for our investors, super grateful for the deal flow that we have, super grateful for the business to allow us to do things like this. I'm sitting here and we're thinking about, well, what do the next couple of weeks look like as we unpack boxes and we're closing on this big project and we have to go to Daytona to see the project. And but there's really not a lot of stress associated with it because it gives us the time freedom and the ability to kind of time block the way that we want to instead of kind of punching that 9 to 5 clock. So if you're already invested with us, you're starting to see some of those benefits as well. We have a couple of investors that talk to us all the time about the fact that they kind of take off whenever they want and go travel the world with their kids and things like that, which is an incredible opportunity. And then we have people that are just starting out with us that are just trying to, dig their way out of maybe some student loans and buy a house and also start to plan for the future. And all those opportunities, we started there too, right? And now we're doing larger acquisitions, getting more cash flow and things. But we all start somewhere. And you've heard the story many times, right? When we're going from single family residential to large scale commercial, our single family deals never created this kind of cash flow, the consistency that you need to really plan against the burdens of life. How do you hedge against those? What does your insurance policy look like? Well, if I know that I don't have to go to work for 2 months, but my bills are still getting paid, how much freedom does that give me and my family? So we love sharing our stories, sharing our journeys with you guys, and hopefully it adds some value to your lives and just kind of makes you think a little bit differently about what's possible. The only reason that we didn't get into this earlier is because we didn't know. Nobody told us about it. Nobody was sharing the good news of real estate with us. So that's what we're here to do, right? We just want to share with you what real estate has done for our lives. And, the new houses that I'm sitting in now, the cars and the bank accounts and all of that stuff is that's earthly kind of possession. That's nice. Those things make life a little bit easier. But, what is the why? Being able to spend that time with your family, being able to make those memories, being able to pass on a legacy, being able to go on a missions trip, serve a nonprofit. Those are the eternal kind of consequences that this business has, and we're so grateful to be able to participate in it and also share it with you. So we're going to keep it short today. Like I said, I got lots of boxes to unpack. Make sure you go to the website, sign up for the Investor Club if you haven't. Reach out to us. For those of you that have reached out for condolences, we really appreciate that. And we're going to get settled in a little bit more. If you're interested in learning more about the current opportunity that we have, 384 units, we would love to talk to you about that deal. It's cash flowing already. It's in a great position. And we're just going to continue to add things like that to our portfolio so that we can continue to get the freedom that we want. And we'd love to offer that opportunity to you as well and see if it's a good fit. The only way we know if it's a good fit is if we have a conversation. If it's not a good fit, that's okay. Use us as kind of a sounding board. Ask us questions, how we got to where we are and where we're going. And if we can help in any way at all, we're really happy to do so. And thanks for tuning in once again to the Free from Wall Street podcast. Make sure you go to integrityhg.com, sign up. Talk to you guys soon.